I laugh, I can laugh just like hero, I can laugh just like Batman. I can laugh just like zero, I can laugh just like Gaman. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 Can't see love make her all taking breath. She know English, she know math. She not able to draw common graph. And I asked she just end up. She spent 12 years in UL, fan row, fin up. And the man said she go away. Tell her say that I ain't inclined not to learn but to grind. But the teacher can say it. He not talking in tired, she still acting high. I will take pay on more hand. When they fail, I will pass and still take my one hand. But Jonah can make me to laugh, but he paying good money, don't take off my blast. That's in that talk can make me to laugh when they eat a golf for when they're not in it just. People funny in that serious. I thought for joke, yeah, but they tell you not fever. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 Your money does skin. Saying guy from high school in your fellow Ben. Yeah, your Uncle Ben. In your office and all you want spot from your friend. Now he want a lot to the children, the principal, this on the road used to go there. But parents don't let him, the principal, let him for a clever net, they get him go back. A lying and posting himself on his so in children's go 8 day, tying fit. You think come on board, you can spell it. Kiki, I just laugh. Let's turn to the comedy side. My man, I pray a middle and get it, a middle, let wedding, the home and go spoil it. 12, you won't cost me. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 C-O-L-I-B. Ele con ENT. I just laugh. Then this
Flex speak out a song.
yeah, I got money that's sunny. I'm a fight down to see so on Friday. But anything in the world I can make me to laugh. When I look at my country, I laugh. When I look at Jimmy, I laugh. When I look at story, I laugh. I can laugh just like hero. I can laugh just like Batman. I can laugh just like zero. I can laugh just like Gaman. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 Can't see love make her all taking breath. She know English, she know math. She not able to draw common graph. And I asked she just end up. She spent 12 years in UL, fan row, fin up. And the man said she go away. Tell her say that I ain't inclined not to learn but to grind. But the teacher can say it. He not talking in tired, she still acting high. I will take pay on more hand. When they fail, I will pass and still take my one hand. But Jonah can make me to laugh, but he paying good money, don't take off my blast. That's in that talk can make me to laugh when they eat a golf for when they're not in it just. People funny in that serious. I thought for joke, yeah, but they tell you not fever. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 Your money does skin. Saying guy from high school in your fellow Ben. Yeah, your Uncle Ben. In your office and all you want spot from your friend. Now he want a lot to the children, the principal, this on the road used to go there. But parents don't let him, the principal, let him for a clever net, they get him go back. A lying and posting himself on his so in children's go 8 day, tying fit. You think come on board, you can spell it. Kiki, I just laugh. Let's turn to the comedy side. My man, I pray a middle and get it, a middle, let wedding, the home and go spoil it. 12, you won't cost me. Kiki, I just laugh. 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 C-O-L-I-B. Ele con ENT. I just laugh. Then this
Flex speak out a song.
yeah, I got money that's sunny. I'm a fight down to see so on Friday. But anything in the world I can make me to laugh. When I look at my country, I laugh. When I look at
Speak out of songs.
Using data, using free basic. I love fat, my green let's stay on. Go on store boy, first one and juice it. The red ass on dance on and down. Go to catering school say you do say. But you hear what the rose come up on. Now they know how you know oh Jimmy. Sister know how you know oh Jimmy. Brother know how you know oh Jimmy. Papa know how you know oh Jimmy. Mama know how you know oh Jimmy. We all know say you know oh Jimmy. I they know how you know oh Jimmy. Mama know how you know oh Jimmy. We all know say you know oh. You 18 every day, you was still a walker. Hey, you tell her she woke up. And she let baby mention I love to your uncle. One knows say just like single. One knows say Paulo la joker. One know go back and pick up. One knows say twister is single. One know a shot. One know the baby she get far. Every day you want to talk to your friend. One know the square root for 10. Like one day you know in your room so go send. And they came out just on the space. Like one day you know she get fan in your face. Man I know how you check you bisa. But today you 40 now isa. Hey you told she pay in her old school. The young girl go there she let her in her old school. And now why you go tell her? Say she working for you and what more they can't pay her. How close she can wear you can't pay her. Dollar go just from the armor to kill. Police say for the some be the jail. Now they know how you know oh Jimmy. Sister know how you know oh Jimmy. Brother know how you know oh Jimmy. Papa know how you know oh Jimmy. Mama know how you know oh Jimmy. We all know say you know oh Jimmy. I they know how you know oh Jimmy. Mama know how you know oh Jimmy. Papa know how kind of time everybody in real story in your farm. One over portrait and ram. You jump and I'm better than Peter last time. You man, you won't be in a phrase. I only you know to until you last says. I see why you looking at this. And more to move for him before this. One over politics. One know on someone to put in a property. One know calamity. One know they left like we live in a vanity. Says you know all, then answer the question when lap out phone. When they lie, horse call phone. Answer my question. When talk say phone. When black boy and dogs phone.
Good conversation tonight. Charlyne Brumskine, if you are not talking about the opposition to CPPP, what do you think the Charlyne Brumskine brings to the table that Charles Walker Brumskine couldn't bring? That you, Asa Jackson, insulted Charles Walker Brumskine. That you, Asa Jackson, berated the entire Liberty Party. That you, Asa Jackson, say her father was unfit at some point to be president of Liberia. What's the difference? What does she bring that her father didn't bring at the time?
The first thing I will start with in response to your first comment, then I go to your question, is to place on the record a quotation by Dr. Boima Famule, one of the towering intellectuals in our country. He said, for people who steal and kill, lying can be a child's play. And what I would want to do for the conversation, I will emphasize and I will de-emphasize the kill. For a guy who is accused of stealing like you, to lie on this platform is going to be a child's play. Nobody ever told you, and if they told you, it's a deliberate falsehood, that I left Liberia because I couldn't fit on a communist tank. That is a silly lie. It can be disproved on several levels. Because when I was leaving Liberia, I wrote and I put it in the chat room that we all belong to. All right. So when you start to market your lies, then you got to be careful how you market those lies. Because everywhere in Liberian politics, I am most needed. You understand, my friend? So you got to get away from lying. I know you've been accused of stealing, but lying is not something that will elevate this platform. And I think you do well. You will do well to desist from lying. The other thing I want to say, you will do well to desist from lying. The other thing,
I said, let me hold you right there because you have some order on the show. Do not come with that anger, okay? Because we can display the anger. Because before you choose to go to Liberia, Isaac, before you choose to go to Liberia, you begged me to help you. I don't want to say it, and you know that I got a text message. You begged me to help you. So do not get out of your skin if I'm telling you that I hurt for you to directly insult me after you begged me to help you with transportation to go serve Mr. Commies. You don't want to do that, Isaac Jackson. You don't want to do that, Isaac Jackson. Before we drank the fufu soup, Isaac Jackson, in Minnesota, before we drank the fufu soup in Minnesota, Isaac, you begged me. You don't want to go there. Before you came to Europe, you begged me and I helped you. Before you settled in Minnesota, you begged me and I helped you. So you don't want to be personal. I ask you a direct question. And you don't come here to say you want to attack me. If you say that I stole the money, but I used the money to transport you from Europe to Minnesota. I used the money to take care of you while you live in Minnesota. I helped you. I used the money when you begged me to go to Liberia. I transported you. I said, don't sit on this show. Do not sit on the show.
You are a dangerous liar.
Do not sit on the show for
I see why the American.
Do not sit on the show one day. You will give me a chance. I will give you a chance. I say, I will give you a chance. I say, you will wait. I'm moderating. I will give you a chance. I say, hold your peace. Hold your peace. Brother, hold your peace. Hold your peace. I will give you a chance. I will still bring you back. I can't take you away. I say,
I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that.
I can't listen. I say, I get a thick skin. I can never take you away. But we'll do it one at a time. For you as a reasonable counselor.
I'd like to make a suggestion.
No, Dr. Richardson, don't make suggestion now. Don't make suggestion now. No, it's man to man. I said Johnson get thick skin.
I don't think it's helpful for the show.
I like man to man.
No, Dr. Richardson.
I like man to man.
No, Dr. Richardson.
Because you guys are airing things that.
No, I'm man to man. I like that.
It's not making any sense at all.
Dr.
It's not helping us. This is not the kind of conversation.
It's man to man. I like it. I like that. That's man to man.
And you brought Isaac Jackson for us to have a conversation on the show. Let's have the conversation.
Good conversation.
I've been knowing Isaac Jackson. Let me say this to you. You know when they say.
No, but Pastor, you first lied. You told.
No, give me a chair. I will give you a chair. I said, hold your peace. You will talk today.
But you lied. You lied.
No, I said, hold your peace. You will talk today. We're not hearing you because it means that you will
Mr.
wait.
Jackson.
You will wait.
Mr. Jackson.
If you talk, I have to talk.
I say you will talk.
Mr.
You will
Jackson.
talk. You will talk, my brother. You will talk. Wait.
Can we please not go into discussing personal issue on the show?
When we're having a show, we bring people from all walks of life. Fadika, Daniel Sano, Dr. Richardson, Councillor Lamine, Remy Gray. I do not attack anyone on this show.
No.
Right? I do not attack anyone's character. But when I hear something, I bring it up. If that's your will to say it is not true, say it is not true. I'm not pinning it on you. This my brother Isaac Jackson. He know where he and myself came from.
No, you came from.
No, you were weird. You were weird. Let me make my case. You will not argue. You will have your time. Take your pen and your paper. This my brother Isaac Jackson. Since he was in Europe stranded. I don't like to do this.
Did you send me money in Europe?
Brother, wait now. Wait, hold your peace now.
You rather belong to
Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty, brother. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty, brother. Don't be hasty. You on the spoon talk.
Show me.
Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. You are not. They're not hearing you, I say. You will follow the order today. You on spoon talk. Nobody hearing you. Stop talking. Stop talking. Nobody hearing you. Stop talking. So let me say this. I don't like to do this, guys. But when Isaac Jackson come on the show, right? And he come to say, oh, Stanton, they say you stole money, Alfadiga. Some of the money that he's saying that they say I stole, he want to bring up today, is some of the people then that I took care of. Okay? He's one of those that I took care of. I'm not lying. He got stranded. I cash out the brother. I help him to find a place to stay. That he might come on the show today and says, and he left the conversation though, and he said, oh, Stanton, because you stole, you cannot lie. How dare he? That I gave him money. He wanted to go to Liberia, Mr. Cummings. How dare he that I helped him with transportation to go to Liberia, Mr. Cummings. We went to Minnesota. And everybody that was in that room, you know who else was it? It was this girl, Robina. She cooked the pepper soup. This brother was there. I had to go in my car and take money and give it to the brother. You had all this garden. Ben Semby, Tomani George, Peabody, and everybody that came to see your Robina. This brother traveled under the coal. Under the coal he traveled. and he came, and I went, and I gave him money. The text messages are here. This thing, I don't like to say it. If we're having a conversation, let's have the conversation. You don't come and have a conversation and say you attack me because I say you don't fit under Mr. Cummings' tent.
But the man keep attacking all. So
I don't
you
know.
know the man
I said Jackson for you.
I said Jackson right there.
Let me say you, January 13, the man been behind me. So I said, where are you, Isaac? He said, I'm in Minnesota. I will be flying to Liberia. I need your assistance. January 13, okay? These are the messages. I will sit down and get all the drinks and put it up, let people see it. When this brother begged me that he's stranded in Minnesota, and I take my money and give it to him. When I went to Minnesota, we were drinking that soup in Robina home, and I took money. I came outside. He put his hand around me. I took money. I gave it to him. I don't like to do this.
Stanton, I think we all believe you. You don't need
to Remy Gray. I hate when people being ungrateful. If you want to come after my character, and you have tested the salt and the pepper, and you want to come on the spoon talk, come on, man.
You know,
don't disgrace yourself.
I think,
guys.
I think
when you come down, go ahead.
Firstly, I don't even know how
I will bring on and you can't say.
I don't even know how you took over the moderation today, man. You yourself, you're not balanced.
No, Dr. Richardson told me that you wasn't coming on. That Dr. Richardson, yeah.
No, I agree. But then when you came, she was up. I turned my gavel over to her, but then you came and
she said it's not good to tell it to her. And I go what comments guy number 2. You want to play your tabata here.
They were good you key all the day. I want to agree. That gave me 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Doesn't want to have any civil conversation. You come here and start insulting.
My man.
The man insulted them. No.
Let me tell you something.
Corruption can style. You see, how corruption can style. You can't lie my name.
Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Hello, my dear brother. I have been trying to reach you. My name is Isaac Jackson.
Hey, my brother.
Okay? No. We got to do this. We got to do this. No, I will not do this.
Anton,
no, I will not do this.
You are a leader, my man. You are a leader. Just forget about it. This is happening.
I get
These are the change agent, right? That's exposing. These are the change agent.
Look how you cannot stand that. I do that. Look how you. Don't do it.
I get Migrate. I respect you, and you know that you're my
everybody knows you are free spirit guy. You're free spirit guy. You're free-handed.
When a good man, and I'm considering him as a good man because I like Isaac Jackson. Seriously, I do. I like Isaac Jackson. We can laugh and joke, but when you come to me and you beg for money. And my money for my family, I squeeze it and I give it to you. You will sit down on the show and tell me, say, I steal. That is stealing money I gave you. How dare you? That how you went beyond Mr. Cummings and they drop you. Because you know why? They didn't trust you. Because you know why? They didn't trust you. So let's have a good show. And I will display all these text messages tonight. Even the cash app amount.
Put the cash out there.
Councilor Lamy Bako. My man, come in. Let's talk about the people nomination today, my man. Lead it Isaac Jackson, man, alone.
So I mean, the thing about for me, I don't think they just as you started the program about who was selected as running mate. I mean, everybody's expected to have a running mate. Whether there's one party or another party. It's not any party's business, as I said before. It's not the LPP's business. But Mr. Cummings chose a vice presidential candidate and what she brings to the table. It's not the LPP's business. It's not the UP business. It's not the CDC's business. So for us to come and waste our time discussing whether this is a good choice or not, whether the president speaks the local language and stuff like that, that's a total waste of time. And I would like to just take a few seconds to discuss something that Fadiga raised. Tribalism led to the death of thousands of people in the country.
This is Isaac Jackson. Just arrived in the USA. I'm in Minnesota along with my family. We are a family of 5, and so I would sincerely appreciate any assistance. And any assistance him at helping us. Okay, that's Isaac Jackson. The next time he reached out to me and said, I said, how you doing? He said, not too bad, brother. God has been good to us. I just arrived in your town and looking forward for a professional hookup, brother. USA or Liberia. I asked him, just arrived in USA. I'm in Minnesota along with my family. And I just read that we are family of 5, and so I would sincerely appreciate any assistance in at helping us to start in the USA. That's Isaac Jackson. These people go up and say nonsense about me. They go out and run their mouth, and they come. I fed them. I clothed them. I took care of them. But these are the same very hypocrite people there saying the nonsense they supposed to say. They have eaten the salt. They have eaten the pepper, Daniel Sano, and they are here saying BS about me. Now, I will read them all. And it's important to do that. I don't like to do this, but I'll do this. And I asked him, do you have Cash App? Let me pull that one up first before, okay. That's what he said. I said, do you have Cash App? Need to send you something. Daniel Sano, you saying it? He said, yes.
I'm seeing it.
My host has a Cash App, and I would definitely get it through to you. I love to be quiet because I don't like to talk about people, bro. I've gone above and beyond. But when being a hypocrite, we gotta show them out. He said, my host has a Cash App, and I would definitely send it to you. That's what he said. He said, thanks in advance, my dear brother, Sisi Goya. Is this the name? He said, yes, sir. What you see under there, that 1,500 to Sisi Goya? Eh? Yes, the whole thing, yeah? The money that I sent to Sisi Goya. Okay? Right there. It. And what did he say? Brother, I remain eternally grateful. Thank you so very much. I sent this hypocrite, the loud mouth of a lawyer, who I still consider as my friend today. He's still my friend. I would never, and after the show, I will call him. I sent 1,005. This is Cash App. The records are there. Sisi Goya, payment. Go at Goya, you know everything. August 9, 2021 at 5:07 p.m. The brother didn't stay there. He didn't stay there. He continued to ask me for money. It was Ben Senvi, Tumanin George, Dr. Peabody, every one of us who went to Minnesota. We're at Robina House. You always hear me talking about this wonderful dry pepper soup when I'm laughing at Robina. I went ahead, the brother said, I heard that you're in town. When we went for Russell, Mayor, something. We went around, I told him, I said, yes, we are Robina Place. The brother came there, he hugged me. He hugged me. He said, hey, Stanton, it's good to see you. He said, my man, it's not easy. It was 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I said, Jackson said it's not easy. We ate. I drank the pepper soup. He ate and swallowed fufu. These guys were talking. I came outside with Isaac Jackson under my arm. I walk into the car. I don't want to say. I take $1,000. $1,000 and I give it to him. You can.
Any money they want bring out to eat, anybody bring money out eat it because they'll be bringing money to divide. But anybody that will bring money to divide, they're not in your interest tomorrow. They will say, I pay for that food. Ain't you not here before? Yeah. So they bring their money here, you eat it. That free money, that stolen money. Because nothing you wife have for you, just get divided like that. The only money people can divide, that money what you wife for. A people should not be bribing people for vote. You should come and talk to your citizens, explain to them what you would like to do, and then ask them for their vote. But today, I'm not speaking to you. I'm coming to speak to all over the world.
Listen.
I will not just speak to Barcelona today, because all of these men with a camera, they are taking this video to Monrovia. Yes. People watching it here. They're taking it to America. I believe President Biden and former President Trump, they're watching. The people in Europe, the people in China, everybody listening to us today. So let me use the paper here. So I come in to you, okay. So the standard bearer of the collaborating political parties, Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. And I ask that all protocols be observed, because most of you here will talk to you personally. It's okay? Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? Mr. Cummings, my people, the Bassa people have presented me to you as their daughter, their sister, and their mother. Mr. Cummings, you and I have had 2 years to get to know each other. So I asked Mr. Cummings and I asked the Bassa people, let me speak to Liberia today. Let me tell Liberia who I am, because y'all know me. All of y'all here, y'all know me. Let me tell the world who I am. I am Cllr Charlyne Brumskine. My Bassa name means blessed woman.
kind of part of chaos in this country. A statement made by them day before yesterday is belated. We want when it's belated. We will not take any disrespect from them. If they are here and don't want to seek the interest of the Liberian people, they want to seek the interest of an individual called George Weah, they will have us to contend with. And we are very serious about this. We want to see what they will do. They are giving the DLR, and we want to see after the DLR what they will do. If nothing is done, I will put in the street of Liberia, vote for Honorable Yeke Colbert come October 10, 2023. Vote for Honorable Cummins come October 10, 2023. Vote for Honorable Joseph Walker come October 10, 2023. And they can do nothing because they have become a party. Let me say to the commissioner, I respect you so highly. You're somebody that I love and respect.
Any money they want prayer to eat, any bring money or eat it because they'll be bringing money to divide. But anybody that will bring money to divide, they're not in your interest tomorrow, they will say, I pay for that food. Ain't you not here before? Yeah. So they bring the money here, you eat it. That free money, that stolen money. Because nothing you wife have for you, just take it and divide it like that. The only money people can divide, that money what you wife for. And people should not be bribing people for vote. You should come and talk to your citizens, explain to them what you would like to do, and then ask them for their vote.
Let me say thank you to my follower for tuning in to the Manefson Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth, nothing else but the truth. It seems to be like our audience does not like Charlyne Brumskine. Because my viewer need to reach 100 before I can start talking. But it seems to be like our audience does not like Charlyne. That is the reason why they are now, sharing the show. That is the reason why our audience are not sharing the show. That's the reason why they're not wanting for their friends and family members to watch the show. The reason why I decided to come on this morning because as I promised all of you guys that Charlyne Brumskine, her X-ray result will be here. That X-ray result have arrived, so we'll be able to tear it apart for us to be able to explain to the Liberian people what is it that Charlyne have bring success to the CPP, or she have bring a deduction to the CPP. But I will not be able to go into the detail of her Charlyne X-ray result except the viewer can be able to reach 100. I'm not asking for 200, 300, 400. I'm not asking for that. But in order for us to be able to go through her X-ray, for us to be able to dichotomize her X-ray result, for us to be able to explain to the Liberian people whether Charlyne Brumskine, whether they move, whether it was a positive move on her part as the Liberty partisans, or it was a clandestine move on her part. That is why we are here to let you guys know. As you are aware, for me, I'm strong supporters of the Liberian people. So we are here to be able to explain to our audience what her X-ray result has shown. But never mind. If we cannot be able to get her X-ray result, explain to the Liberian people today. Trust me, in the next 3 hours I will be here. But until my audience view can be able to reach 100, then I can be able to go in details of Charlyne X-ray. You hear it from her. Charlyne is not a youth. No. People should not be carried away. People should not be carried away because they say Charlyne is a youth. No, Charlyne is not a youth. No. A youth in Liberia, stop. The youthful age in Liberia is the age of 30. Charlyne passed that age. Charlyne is not a youth, so you stop. Say, oh, the girl is a young girl. No, she is not a young lady. Someone who passed the age 45 is not a young lady. Just stop saying, oh, the girl is a young girl. You know, it was a youthful population. No. Charlyne is a full-grown woman. So just stop that. I hear some people saying, oh, and Zona Bikumi did the right thing by choosing Charlyne Brumskine. Yes. He did the right thing. But Mr. Kumi never had no choice. Mr. Kumi never had no choice but to choose Charlyne. Because everywhere this man have gone, the people said no. So you stop lying that Charlyne is a young girl, no. Charlyne, if Mr. Cumming could have gone to go choose 30-year-old woman to be his vice running mate, down, we're going to say, yeah, that is a youthful population. That's the youthful selection that Mr. Cumming have done. But let us be able to look at few things here, though. Let us be able to look at few things. Why did Charlyne Brumskine accepted these positions, these nominations? Why? The first thing first is that I want to read the X-ray to you guys. That Charlyne want to inherit her father party. That is the reason why she did respecting Nyomli Kanga Lawrence. That is the reason why she did respecting Abraham Darius Delon and growing with Musa Belete. That is the reason why Charlyne Brumskine have received $2 million for her to be able to accept the running mate slug of Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. You know, Charlyne Brumskine wanted to be a representative. All of you guys are aware that Charlyne wanted to be a representative. Charlyne, she is a lawyer. Her law firm, Charles Walker Brumskine law firm, is a law firm that get contract from the government the ruling establishment, from the government, and Charlyne is dining and whining with Madam Salif. Just share the show, just share the show. Because I'm here to read Charlyne X-ray and to be able to tell you guys why. If we cannot reach 100, if my viewer cannot reach 100, then we'll call it a day to be able to wait for another day. Yeah. Charlyne have made a great political mistake. Share the show, share the show. All right, so look what this a day, because I cannot go on this. Let us call it a day. Maybe on a better time, because it seems to be that my audience does not like Charlyne. That's why I clearly show. It shows that my audience does not like Charlyne, because about this time we are past 100. About this time we are past 100. But look, Charlyne has made a greater political mistake. Charlyne has made a greater political mistake. Charlyne have not been tested. Public service is a matter of much. In our Liberian boiling politics, public service is a matter of much. It didn't draw our Cllr, then share the show, share the show. Charlyne has made a greater mistake, and that mistake will honor down the road. Charlyne has made a greater mistake, and that mistake will haunt Charlyne down the road. If you want to call now, because since my viewer cannot reach 100, I will just call the show a day. Yeah. Yeah. All right, folks, bye for now.